So let's have a look at the solutions for the whole numbers test, which was out of 38. Go to the multiple choice section first, and you're asked to form the largest number from these 5 digits. So 98,744 is the largest that can be formed. The difference between two numbers is 39. If one of 62, what could the other one be? Okay, it could be 101 or it could be 23. Seeing that, either or. Now, what's a divisor? Divisor is the one you're dividing by, so it has to be 4. Here, the remainder of the division problem, right, has to be 3. 6. You're dividing by 6. You come across, answer is 3. Let's have a look at this one here. The first operation to be performed is going to be in the brackets, and then we use BIDMAS or BODMAS, and we find that 8 divided by 4 is the first one. Now for this one here, what's the missing number? For this to be 8, 6 and something to be 8, this is going to be 9 and 3 will be 12, so you put down the 2 and carry the 1, makes that 7. That has to be 1. So then you've got 1 and 3, so this is 4. So the answer is 1 and 4. With the following problems, which of the following problems give an answer of 19? 11 times 2 minus 9 divided by 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 11 times 2 is 22, and minus 3 will be 19. The last one here, add the product, which is multiplying, of 13 and 22 to the product of 9 and 17. 13 by 22 gives you this, and then 9 times 17 gives you 153. Add the 2, you get 439, so the answer is 439. Notice in the short answer section that I've used each line and I've laid them out, and the last line is my answer. I've added these up here, 2 and 6, 7 and 2, 4 and 5. That one's pretty straightforward. Subtracting here, 7 from 0, obviously can't do it, so you get 10 from across here, right, and this becomes a 7. So what you've got here, okay, 10 minus 7, 7 minus 8 you can't do, so you get another 10, becomes 17. That becomes 17, minus 8 is 9, okay, and you just keep coming across here and you get 39,493. Now, calculate by 6, fairly straightforward. 6 fours are 24, down to 4 and carry the 2, and you can see 4,284. Notice that I've done it in groups of 3, as it should be, and you can use a space or you can use a comma, doesn't matter which one you use. Now, 1215 times 17, I've laid it out as it should be in place value. Here, 7 5's 35, down to 5 carry the 3, 7 1's a 7, 3 is 10, put down the 0, carry the 1, 7 2's a 14, 1 is 15, 7 1's a 7 and 1 is 8. And then 1 times, we start of course in the tens column. You could have put a 0 there. We're keeping everything underneath each other. And then we just add it up. Okay, coming across, you're dividing. Now with this you can divide using dividing and then carrying across. Or you can put your decimal point after there and add zeros. And then you can do your division with a decimal answer. I don't mind which one you do. So 4 into 1 obviously won't go. 4 into 15 goes 3 and 3 over. 4 into 33 goes 8 and 1 over. 4 into 11 goes twice and 3 over. 4 into 39 goes 9 times. 9 fours are 36. You've got a remainder of 3. In this method here, right, 4 into 15 goes 3 times, 1 and 3 over. 8, 2, 9, and we come across here, this is 30, 7 times, I've just added 2 zeros, 7 times 4, I should have put the 4 there, is 28, right, okay, carry the 2, becomes 20, and 4 into 20 goes 5 times. Now the same here, can use either method. Here, laid it out. Notice that I've laid it out neatly. My work is neat and easy to follow. I've carried across here. 11 into 35 goes 3 times, remainder 2. 11 into 21 goes once, remainder 9. Right? So then 11 into 106 goes 9, remainder 7. And here I can put it down and put my decimal points there, and I'll notice that when I carry my number across, 70, right, and then 40, 70, and then 40, and it becomes 63, 63. So I could put 0.63 recurring like that. Question 4, using BIDMAS, BODMAS, you're going to do the bracket first. The bracket becomes 5, and because they're both the same value, 5 plus 18 is 23, minus 3 is 20. This one here, BIDMAS, of course, going to do the bracket first, right? 6 divided by 3, that's going to be 2. 1 plus 2 is going to be 3, right? So you've got 11 times 5 minus 3 divided by 3. So 3 divided by 3 will be done first, so that becomes 1. 11 times 5 minus 1, that's 55, minus 1 equals 54. Notice how my answer is clear. My working out is laid out clearly on each line, and the last line answers the question, which is what you need to do. Here in the analysis section, what you've got here is a sign and with distances for each one. Once you have arrived at Hattah, which is here, right, how many kilometres is Bendigo away? So once you've arrived here, 384 minus 49. Bendigo, because you've already travelled this 49, Bendigo is going to be that minus 49, 335 kilometres away. If you leave your phone right after passing 34 kilometres after passing through Oyen, you've left your phone, so you've got to go back to Hattah, right? So that's 84 plus the 39. Right, and then minus, that becomes 118, and then minus 49, so that's 118 minus the 49 here. And then you've got 69 kilometres that you had to collect the phone. Notice I've laid it out clearly, and the last line answers the question. ATQ, answer the question. This one here, magic square, using each digit once, it's got to add up to 15, right? So you've got 8 plus 5 plus 2 equals 15. So this has to add up to 15, can only be 4, 2 and 9, 11 and 4. Right, so then you have 4 and 8 is 11, 4 and 8 is 12 and 3. And so then you can fill the others in. Each one has to be 15. 6 and 5, 11, across here and there. Then coming to the last one, right? Jasmine is a nurse who receives a paycheck of $1,320 per week. Right, she works for 6 days. If she gets that total, how much does she get? So you divide by 6. Notice that I've answered the question as well. I've laid it out neatly. There's my total divided by 6 and across there, and that equals $220 a day. Right, that's the question. How much does she get per day? And I've answered the question. Now, if she works 8 hours each day, how much does she receive or earn per hour? So that's $220 per day divided by 8. I've laid it out clearly, then I've answered it. Here's my working out. Twice 18 is 16. So, right, you carry over to the next column. 7 eighths are 56. So 5 eighths are 40. You carry the 4 here, 5 eighths are 40. And the answer is in money. It's a money question, so you have to answer in money. You must answer in context. My working out has been clear. I've used the lines and I've answered the question.